So yesterday I found out that I was positive for COVID. This is day 2. My symptoms yesterday were just I woke up with a cold sweat and shivers. Apparently this happened. I believe I was infected at work. One of my coworkers showed up to work, and the following day he developed symptoms as well and called us up. He got tested, and sure enough, he was positive. The weird thing is that I went to go get tested at the clinic. Obviously, they didn't give me the results right away, but I went to work that same night because our boss had called us to go to work, and we were going to get tested on site with a something called Binax 15-minute results. So I got tested there, and I tested negative. The following day, well, I stayed to work, and then the following day when I came home, I went to sleep, and I woke up with high fever, shivers, and cold sweats. I was really cold, but I was sweating like if it would have been 100 degrees. That was a weird effect, but I've had that. I had that yesterday, and the last time I had something like that, it was when I was a kid, and I had a really high infection. But anyways, this is day 2. I don't have any symptoms right now. I believe I might have had a fever in the morning, but I took some Advil. It brought the fever down. Just goes to show you that not even if you get a negative test means that you don't have it. There is a lot of false negatives out there. Not to mention that because I believe that I took the test right away, my body hadn't developed the immune system yet, or the antibodies didn't happen, and or whatever the test looks for, and it was too soon. So usually when you have when you are exposed to somebody with COVID, try and take your test a few days later. I believe the recommendation is 4 to 5 days after, and then it'll show the real results. And that's exactly what happened to me. 5 days later, the test that I took on the 5th day showed positive. Guys, take care of yourselves. Wear the masks. The gentleman that actually infected us has had his COVID shot. So the shot doesn't really protect you. There's a lot of misinformation out there, so it's kind of hard to see who to listen to. I don't believe in the shot. 60% effective, and they say that those symptoms are mild. I don't believe so. My coworker has the shot, and he is very, very ill. I'll try to make these videos daily to show if this virus progresses inside of me, if I start getting worse or better. I know that some people get really bad, some people don't. Some people are asymptomatic. They don't show any symptoms whatsoever when they have the virus. But here I am. I am self-quarantining. I actually moved out of the house to try to protect my kids, but it's a possibility that they already have it, since it takes 4 to 5 days for it to show if they're positive or not. But just in case, I moved out of the house. I have a trailer that I have in the property, and that's where I'm staying. This is my living arrangements right now. Doesn't look like much, but I actually do have a restroom with a shower, and I have a bed. So that's basically all I need, and my TV right now is my phone. So I'm praying to God that it doesn't get any worse, since I do have other medical issues, and I'm also allergic to most antibiotics. So I'm trying to do this with home remedies. I will post those as soon as I get the names of the stuff in English, because I know them in Spanish. But one of the things that I am taking is called Aderogil, which is basically a multivitamin. You're supposed to take this once every week, but right now with the COVID, I have a doctor, family member in Mexico, and she's the one that told me to take this daily until my symptoms subside. It's not really gonna do anything bad to you if your body doesn't need it. It'll just release it in the urine. So, guys, please protect yourself. Be safe out there. I know that I look fine and everything, and I do feel pretty good still. I still feel fine, but like I said, when I had this fever, it was hard to break it. And I'm gonna be drinking a lot of hot teas. I hate hot water, but that's some of the stuff that's being prescribed to me right now by my auntie doctor in Mexico. The biggest thing is that in order for this to run its course, and for you to protect your lungs, and more than anything, you have to protect your lungs. You need to try to take anything that'll make you release the phlegm. Excuse me. You have to release the phlegm, and because what happens is that the phlegm stays in your lungs long enough, you get pneumonia, and then your lungs start fighting it. And the problem that when it starts killing the infection, or trying to kill the virus, it doesn't just kill the healthy tissue, the sick tissue. It starts killing the healthy tissue too. So people that survive but got really sick, they have long-lasting effects, and some of them pass away from the actual infection. I mean, from the actual effects of it, like scarred tissue on the lungs, and you have no flexibility. So you have to take care of yourself in that manner. Wow. Well, there's a little bit of a cough. And whatever you do, if you do have a positive test, please don't leave. Don't go out. Don't go to the store. Don't go anywhere. Have somebody else bring you what you need. Wear a mask when you interact with somebody. Try not to interact with anybody face to face. Because I'm outside of my house, I'm basically confined to the back part of my yard. I don't allow my children to come here because I do get up and I walk around a little bit, which is also good for blood flow. You don't want to develop any blood clots from staying in bed all the time either. But you do have to rest. And hygiene. Make sure you bathe. Make sure you wash your hands constantly. I do that. I've been doing that every half hour. I've already taken 2 showers today. Change your clothes, put it in a plastic bag. And if you have access to a washer that nobody else is going to use, you use it and then sanitize it. Don't just use it and not clean it, because not sanitize it, because if there is somebody else in the house, they're going to use it. In my case, because I'm not going in the house and I do have plenty of clothing and I'm not planning on going anywhere, I'm just basically changing my clothes out, putting it in a plastic bag, and that's it. And God willing, when this is all over, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna just get rid of my clothing and just or actually put them in the washer. But if I do, I'm gonna do that myself, and I'm gonna sanitize after. And that's it. I'm going to do another video in Spanish for those of you that don't speak English. And stay safe. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.